Yeah, hi friends. Doc South here with my night vision, uh, I guess, shields for my glasses. I think I showed you this earlier. I got them at Walmart, reasonable price. It was 10 bucks, something like that, maybe a little more. And you just clip them onto your regular bifocals, and they don't work too bad. But I did notice one thing you want to keep in mind if you're driving at night wearing something like this. Um, First off, if you're like me, the next thing you know, the darn things are down like this. So, but if you're going to adjust to put them back on the proper spot on your nose, it's best to get them from the side or get them like that. Don't go if you wind up hitting the sunscreen portion of the glasses, well, the darn sunscreen portion falls off in your lap. Now you're running around, you can't see, and you're feeling around for the darn glasses. Okay, and then you got to pull over somewhere in the dark and try to get your glasses, those shields back on. So best to get them from the side or come down. Can you see? Yeah, come down like that and bring them back. If you're like me, I don't have the nose I was born with. Again, I kind of that nose got rearranged a little in a head-on collision, and so it's more of a little button nose. So I have an awful time. Next thing I know, my glasses are down here, and yeah, so and then that's when the big truck comes with the high beams, aiming right for me. So anyway, you always want to just try to keep them adjusted. There might even be something you can get that kind of straps uh, the glasses in place. I don't know. Maybe there is. But generally, if you just keep doing that, it works out. The other thing I noticed was these glasses work fine if you're on a wider road. I would, and I can't stress this enough because I was the other day, I was last night, I was riding along Route 46 down along the Delaware River. These things were working just fine. People are coming past me with their headlights, no big whoop. And I just, yes, the even with these, the light is still a bit too bright, but at least you can see enough that you can get, yeah, there's you don't have to hit the brakes and go careening off to the right. Yeah, okay. Or flip the guy with your high beams back and forth, which doesn't do a bit of good anyway. Then you got just two people can't see. not not a, not a good thing on the highway at 50 miles an hour each. So anyway, I was doing okay on the wider roads, and then I turned on to a road I like during the daytime, and I always liked it at night. A narrower road to get to to the road where Sandy and I live, and there was two or three cars coming, approaching me, and even with these on, oh my God, I was so doggone, I was just overwhelmed with the light. I go over to the right. I'm a little afraid to get over to the right because I can't see what's, what, am I going to hit a garbage can, someone's mailbox, going up on their lawn? It was, and then of course, what do? I tend to just stop and let the cars go by me, and then I continue. It's probably the best thing to do. But the other thing was, I think these glasses aren't that, and again, I was pretty much blinded. I'm thinking, what's wrong with my glasses all of a sudden? And I realized I'm a little too much in front of the cars approaching. And so, yeah, so I think what you got to do, if you're wearing even these or no glasses at all on a night, and you have your night vision trouble, you might want to avoid the narrower roads, because you're hard put to get over, especially when all of a sudden you can't see, and cars are approaching. It's just hard to do. You, I think when the sun goes down, what you got to do is stay on the wider roads, if at all possible, and avoid those narrow ones if you can. And if not, I guess about all you can do is just drive slower if you're on a narrow road and traffic's approaching. But I had three in a row come by me, and oh my God, I had to just stop. And they all went, you know, I don't think anyone meant any harm, but I just couldn't, I didn't dare go another foot. And I'm going to try tonight. I'll report back, but I think the thing to do is I could have just as well stayed on the main road and turned off onto my road with only maybe 100 yards to get to the house. And I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. And I'm going to avoid, at night, I'm going to avoid the roads that are basically one lane each direction with a narrow, you know, going through the woods or through the hills. I think you honestly are just asking for it. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. The glasses work fine, but you do need some room to maneuver, and you and when in doubt, yeah, that's what the brake pedal's for when you're in doubt, or when you know you better be hitting those brakes. Here comes that deer or a bear out of the woods on you, or both. So I'm just saying. Keep it in mind, and I'll catch you later. Doc South signing off. Bye now.